Stream on.
The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient enough to broadcast gameplay. Fuck.
While you're sorting that out, I will carry on with the stream.
That's it. Should do that. I have to on my PC, but I'm in the middle of a game.
Get the link. And it keeps so often, just like the Christmas tree.
How can I fix this? Can't really.
Where the fuck is all the links?
What links?
Hey, who the fuck's ringing me? One sec.
Hello, Mrs. Carl. Oh, it looks like it is working now. Hopefully this isn't completely shocking quality. Not sure what it's going to be like. I could unplug it at some point. See what James Al's got in him. It's actually looking okay here. Let's hope it doesn't keep going out, otherwise I would have to...
Fuck's sake, it was a delivery for fucking Alex's brother.
Huh?
It was a delivery for Alex's brother.
Alex's brother?
Yeah.
What?
Basically, she ordered it through my account.
Okay.
And obviously he rings me to tell me it's here. Been back on yet or not?
Yeah, it's working.
Ah, it's back on.
Oh. James Al going around here. Apologies guys, I kind of completely forgot. I'll tell you what, fuck it, I'll do an introduction. Hello everybody and welcome to Rapid Pixel Racing, the final round 22 around Imola. You got the championship is sewn up with old Moylan taking that. Apologies if it's a bit hit and miss, only because completely forgot. One, it was Monday. Two, that this was still going, and that's pretty much the only reason.
You're an idiot, basically, let's be honest.
Nah, man. Like I said, I was thinking, I'll have a bit of a nice early night, and then you're like, oh wait, I'm like, oh, it's Monday. I completely forgot. I thought I was done with Formula One. So James out there setting a 117.2. Now I haven't actually. I've driven this track maybe once or twice, maybe. So I don't really know.
Did you even introduce me?
No.
It's my introduction, man. What the hell? You're slacking.
My football was going to my brain, man. After the last race, I'm so happy to like.
Well,
never play it again, to be fair.
Introduce me, man.
Wow. Hi everybody. I'm DXC Nevo, and with me is an absolute snowflake, DXC Hobo.
Yeah, that's better.
That's right, I'm a snowflake. That's right.
Yeah, damn right. As long as you remember. I gotta say, this is the first time I'll be commentating on Imola.
Yeah.
Never done it before.
Same actually. I'm hoping it gives that a good race because wow. I mean, I'm hoping it gives that a good race. To be fair, I don't know what it's going to be like. Air race with the 115.9 there, but on the soft tyres, obviously Scott Harris 116.4 on his mediums. That's looking quite like a nice time. What else we got out here? We got Joe. Joe, obviously the newly crowned TTFL Friday League champion. So let's see what Joe's got in the background here.
Yeah. Won that really well as well, I've got to say.
Yeah, he did, to be fair. Done it well. Oh, crap.
Welcome, Mrs. Carl. Welcome, Dutch Face.
Yeah. Carl and Dutch Face here. Repping it still. Good people.
Yeah. So, we got a new guy. So we got ET8 Gustav. 1:14.9. Very quick time from him.
Been pretty good actually on that 1:14.9 on the soft tyres again. Not going to be super. Well, I don't know actually. Again, look, I'm not racist, so I'm unsure what we're kind of expecting in terms of strategy.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's probably going to be a one-stop. I reckon people will probably maybe try and push us off mediums or something. But yeah, welcome James. How's it? How's everyone doing?
Then we've got the guy called Gyro. Gyro? Gyro. 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 I like Gyro. Oh, you dropped your gyro. And Lattice is racing as well. Jack's racing today.
Jack's back. 15 people. So are we just doing a short quali this time? I haven't actually checked Discord. Literally, like,
it looks like I think it is a short quali because it
looks like a short quali because it doesn't have Q1 in the window.
Yeah, it's only Q1,
which would make sense. No point doing a full quali if no one's going to go out.
Yeah, obviously it means that these guys will be racing on whatever tyres they start on.
Yep, so you can see like people like Jero taking the mediums, Rob taking the mediums. Nice, decent 7th place from Rob so far.
Yeah, doing really well.
Especially on those mediums. James Auld on a 1:17.2.
Speedy is a bit surprised at 1:17.7. That's not a good time from him. We'll see how he gets on. I'm bored at the moment with Jack and see how he gets on his return in the Haas.
So you're back in the pits. Lulu there in 10th, sitting on the mediums there. Let's see what Jack's doing. Jack on the soft tyres, currently going out. What has he got for us today to round it off?
Oh, I'm in invalidation, that's what he's got.
Well,
invalidation.
He ain't got nothing then, has he? He ain't got shit.
Let's have a look. Is Carl on the lap or is he slowing down? Let's have a look.
Jero's back out there.
Yeah, he's gone in lap now. Have a look with Jero. Jero's 4 seconds down, so he's about to start his lap.
Pits now.
Never mind.
Yeah, Scotty. So Scotty's on our lap. Let's jump on board with Scotty here.
Oh, Avi.
Mr.
Smooth.
Oh, I've got to watch Mr. Smooth. Here he comes now through sector 1. Oh, look at it, mate.
Welcome everyone to
it's like watching
channels,
Shakespeare, isn't it? Right is sonnets. What?
I said welcome to both channels because I'm on mine and you're on yours.
Oh yeah. Welcome, obviously RPR is the main one that you want to subscribe to. So if you're currently watching Hobos and you don't know about the RPR YouTube channel, go over to YouTube, type in Rapid Pixel Racing, and then click subscribe, and you'll get all the best racing, all the best commentary through it.
And you want to watch something else as well and have a bit of variety, then
just put it on Netflix, and then
man, you're
Amazon
DXD
video.
Promote us, man. What are you doing?
Nah, it's said to me now. It's said to me. I told you this before.
Is it really? Is it really?
Yeah, a little bit actually. It's not the same anymore.
Shut up, man.
No, it's not the same anymore to me.
Go over to Xbox.
Oh no, I just won't play.
Oh, Abby goes to 1:15.6.
Oh,
you're just sick of F1. You're still hurt.
No, I'm still a bit hurt. There's just so many things. So many things. There's two things. It's literally Formula 1 and then a certain person I shall not name.
No, that person's gone, so you can't worry about that anymore.
I don't care. It's tainted. It's tainted.
Shut up, dickhead.
It's like, nah. Oh, Jack there finally gets to that without invalidating and does a 1:14.6 to put himself on their provisional pole. In the
Perez is currently a 10th down, actually. So he's not doing so well in his first sector. We'll see what we can do in his second.
Yeah, so this one is like you have to kind of nail every corner here. It's such a quick track. If you mess up one corner, it puts you off for like the next one. Your line's all messed up, like you're screwed. But let's see what he's going to be at the end of sector 2. That actually looked quite tidy through there. Quite a nice little sector. He's got to come up to the end of it.
I thought Abby was a bit
still
of a toe then,
down now, 10th down.
He's gone. He's worse actually. He's a lot slower. He's a bit more slower.
Come on, Erez, you got this, mate. I believe in you, Erez.
I can see Erez going into the pits if he's not on his game. He'll just go straight into the pits, I think, and they'll try again in a little while.
Well, he's not that much down, so he could bring it back. I mean, he could have had a poor like last sector last time.
Well, he did gain a 10th though.
Oh, he did gain a 10th, but not quite enough to improve on his time. So what are we looking at now? So
Scotty's 2 attempts down, up on his time. So have a look at Scotty.
So Jero here
2 temps, yeah, still 2 temps.
Currently on a 1:15.9. Let's see how much better he can do.
Invalidation from Scotty. Tried to take that chicane a bit too wide. Some more of LGD first, see what he can do as he crosses the line. Has he got it? Oh, 2 temps. Improvement, 2 temps. I'll be the 6th place.
So let's see. So Jerry's looking like he had quite a good first sector there. Let's find out the split time when he comes across the second sector line. That was quite smooth through there for that little left-hander.
I'm on board with Dutch face
Missed the apex there, but the way you take that corner, that can actually, you might be right there. Might have got a slightly better exit. He's half a second up on his time currently, Jeros. So we're looking at a 1:15.4. Oh, and he's invalidated on that corner. That corner is an absolute savage. That little left there. That's unfortunate there. Was looking for a good time. That was going to pop him up just behind DT8 in second. Maybe he could have even improved him more, actually. That could have put him maybe even into second, possibly even, you never know, he could have gone into first. So,
tell you what, the Dutch face is on a storming at the moment. He's doing very well. He's gone, he's gone very wide.
Literally, you say this, and I go to switch to him, and it literally just messes him up straight away.
Yeah, he goes very wide.
Like,
he's still going to set a time. He's still going to be on the board.
He's been on fire, to be fair, the last couple of races, I think. I feel like the Dutch face has been really quick. Really come into it this season. I mean, he's always kind of quick, but he started there being like, you know, there was a top 5, then he was kind of the 6th, and then now he's crept in.
15,
5. So many fives.
Oh, the fives.
And he obviously had that kind of wide run there, so he knows that there's a bit more time in that.
Whoa, Rob is 1 second. Oh, no, never mind, he's not. He said he was 1 second up. I'm about to say, what the hell?
It's 2 tenths down. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you switch to him. It depends where you switch to him, depending on what sort of time it shows you. It's kind of weird.
So let's see what Rob has. I think he's probably going to come in. He's that much down.
Nice little cut there, taking that. Well, let's see what he is. I mean, what's that? So these are fresh-ish tyres.
Yeah, he's going slow at the moment. Unless he can improve in the last sector, we'll have a look. I'm going to jump on board with him for a little while. Hit that Williams car per. Nice on the apex there.
What's wrong with you? I actually missed that sector time there.
Yeah,
he's coming straight into the pit.
Yeah,
Lulu. Lulu's obviously, this is going to be an in-lap. He's 12 seconds down there. James Al on the medium tyres. What's he going to try and do here? Coming through sector 2 now. Let's see what his sector time is going to be as he crosses the sector line about now. Oh, he's a 10th down. So that's not ideal, but there's still plenty of time to be made up. He can still claw that back.
Oh, Avi's a 10th up.
And we're about to see James now coming through the last corner. On the run down to the line where you take this super close to the wall and really try and cut that off. He crosses the line 2 tenths down. So it's not looking too good for James at the moment. Currently sitting in 11th position.
It's a smooth now crossing the line. It's going to be setting a 1:15. Oh, 1:15.5.
So it does improve by a tenth of a second.
Yeah.
So it's improvement. It's an improvement. It's in the step in the right direction.
That would have been pole if these top 3 weren't here today.
Well, yeah, true. If you think of the other people that would kind of come in, Avi would definitely be there.
Oh, that's Lewis. Lulu's on a wall. Lulu's on a wall.
Oh, Lulu.
Oh, Lulu, what have you done?
Oh, Lulu.
He's parked. His wheel come off? Yeah, his wheel's come off.
Oh, so he's a goner.
Yeah, he was going alright, and then suddenly his wheels came off. What the hell happened there? Who else? Got 3 minutes 40 to go, so enough time to get guys to get there another lap in. Scotty's about to start his lap, looks like it. Or is he coming into the pits? No, it's just probably going to go one more time in.
So, I mean, the weird thing with Lulu, like Lulu on a really good lap, got himself up to 6th position, and then looks like he kind of binned it coming up. Almost like an in-lap in a sense.
The board now with Booker Bronco. I think he's going to set his first time on the board today.
Go on, Booker. I'm just sitting on board currently with Erez. See what Erez can do. A little bit of a bump over there. Coming around. Looking quite nice from areas actually. Let's check out his time just as he comes through into sector 3.
Booker takes that chicane a bit too...
300ths down so far.
What's the word? A bit too hard, I think I should say. They took a hard left and a hard right when you can really cut a lot of that. Oh, understeer there. Goes into the final chicane. He's struggling with this track, what looks like it. He's close to the ball here, and he's not really doing that. He's going
validated.
121.
James Dow's currently almost half a second down.
James, go on, James. Go on, James. Mr. VFL F1 League himself.
That's it. Mr. Wuffel himself.
Are you guys all ready for Christmas in the chat? Are you all looking forward to a lovely Christmas? Tell you what, it doesn't seem like...
James now coming through sector 3. It's a really weird time of the year, I think.
It don't feel
James
like
now
Christmas.
sets a 1:16.3 there, so 8/10 of a second up, and it's only
Mediums,
good at that. I mean,
though.
fair enough, only person on the mediums. Decent time, but 8th position. But it looks like he set himself up for now, starting on those medium tyres. Johnny Stokes still hasn't left the pit. So what's he planning to do? He has 140. That's not quite...
No, he's not enough time now.
He's not going to have enough time now. So that's a bit odd from Johnny.
Joe's about to start his lap now, so...
Yeah, let's see what Joe's going to do. Let's jump on board with him.
Yeah, it's weird at the moment, because it doesn't actually feel like Christmas is actually around the corner. Like, literally, end of the week is Christmas. Mad.
No, I think with the impending, like, everyone believes, like, as of Boxing Day, we'll be into a lockdown. Or Joe's absolute bottled it. Looks like that was not a championship qualifying session there from Joe.
Got a minute, so he should be able to get back around the track and start again. So he saves some ERS now. He puts his foot
save
down.
some tyres, save some ERS. He should be okay. How much is there? 50 seconds? I mean, yeah, 50 seconds on a 1:14 lap. I think he'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, because Carl's on that lap now as he's rushing to try and get round to one more flying lap.
So, what do you feel about this possible lockdown happening?
It's gonna happen, isn't it? But he couldn't do it before Christmas because no one's gonna listen to him after the Downing Street party last year. So if he did it over Christmas, no one would have abided by it. So he's got to do it after Christmas, really.
I feel like it's a bit of a slap in the face, though. Like, you get everyone to still take part in Christmas, spend loads of money, and then you put into a lockdown. So it's like, boost the economy a little bit, and then shut us down.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it just seems a bit of a...
Yeah, it's a bit of a stinky one.
How can you force people to not have a good Christmas at the very least? Looks like Joe's struggling a little bit in that first sector. Avi there on the grass, getting out of the way. Well played to Avi. What's Joe got in the locker? Oh, that was a bit early.
That's where he cut it last time, and he's done it again.
And he's validated again. I think he's struggling with the lack of
Racing line.
the lack of racing the line through this track. I mean, especially he probably hasn't raced this track much either. Like,
no, we didn't do it.
Probably quite a few people. No, we didn't do it, and I think there'll be a lot of people who haven't really practiced much. Oh, Jeroth with a 1:14.5 there, sticking it to Jack. But what is Jack doing right now? He's 4 attempts up on his time. Jeez, that's going to put him on around a 1:14.2, and he's about to run to the line now. What's it going to be? Has he improved any more? A 1:14.2. There we go.
A spin from Carl. Oh no, big spin from Carl. I think he was on to improve then as well.
That's mental. So we
have
have Jack with a 1:14.2, Jeros on a 1:14.5, ET8 on a 1:14.6. The Dutch face 1:15.1.
Oh, you got me yawning. You got me yawning there.
You got me on him.
Oh,
you know, Groovin.
Apparently, I met someone at work the other day, Alex. You like this? He's actually related to Crofty. I went, tell him he's a shit cunt.
Why would I like that?
I told him, I said, tell him I hate him.
Oh, yeah.
But if he wants anyone to commentate for him, you know, like the XD boys will.
Yeah, if you want, that's it. You want some
advice?
I mean, there's quite a lot of stinkers really when you think about it. Like, you got some of the ones that just sit there with their little in front of the telly screen and go, you're just like, oh, this is just crap. Just get someone decent in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
us,
I don't
man.
want to listen to Karun Shandhock or whatever his name is. I really
Just
want to
Speedy
listen to
said I
him.
hate this track.
Yeah, yeah, it's understandable. But there we go. So I'm pretty sure that is it for qualifying. I'm pretty sure there's no extra yeah, short quali.
Yeah, it
So
was, yeah.
I don't know what Johnny was thinking about. So on the pole position there, we've got Jack. Second place, we've got Jeros. Third place, we've got Gustav. Fourth, McDutchface. Fifth, RV. Sixth, Scotty.
The
Seventh,
sound has
Lulu.
gone on
Eighth,
your
Rob.
thing, Alex, I think.
I think.
Yeah, it said that Carl said Mrs. Carl said the sound's gone.
Uh,
We can't hear you, they said. So yeah, so
they can't
basically
hear
what he's
me.
saying is that the he's reading up the V time, so I'll quickly try and do it as well.
What? They can't hear me. What the
Lattice,
fuck?
Gyro, ET8, Dutch Face, Avi, Scotty, Lewis, Rob, Erez, James, who's on the medium tyres. Then we have Algie Defa, Carl, Speedy, Booker Bronco, and finally, last but not least, is the one and only Johnny Stokes. Alex will try and sort out his audio issue. We're not too sure why it's gone wrong, but it has. Yeah, so you should come over to the DXT channel. You know, like nothing goes wrong on the DXT channel anymore. I can hear you just fine, by the way. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, this is a stream, I guess. Hopefully now. I've just turned my headset on and off. Not off and on again. Hopefully that helps. I don't know.
Let us know in the chat, answer on the postcard and all that.
Yeah, let me know if you can hear me.
Oh, they can't. If you can't hear you, that wouldn't have worked.
Oh yeah. But then they'll say, oh, I still can't hear him.
Yeah, Hobo's talking to himself.
Oh no.
Yeah, just waiting for the guys now to sort out their setups and stuff. Obviously, it's the first time I've seen a short quali here.
Well, it's the first time seeing a qualifying session here, to be fair.
Yeah, well, no, I've got. I mean, Imola, but I mean, like in general, we've not seen a qualification, a short qualification for RPR.
There's been one other one, which
Oh, was there
you weren't
another
here
one?
for. Yeah, there was one other one.
There we go. So what I'll do, I don't think anyone's speaking to the chat or your one, so don't forget, let us know if you can't hear Nevo, so we can know what's going on. I'll quickly run through what tyres everyone has chosen. So, it's quite actually interesting, actually. Everyone, obviously, we know from top 9 pick softs. Everyone from 10th to 15th mediums. So there you go. Nice and easy, really.
Yeah, pretty much. James there in 10th on the mediums. That's pretty, could be interesting, actually. Could be interesting to see.
You keep talking. I'm going to see if I can hear you on on the stream.
It was weird, because it was working fine. Then it just disappeared.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you're back on. You're back on. I heard you through
Oh,
it.
yeah. Cool. Yeah, I just turned my sound up. I can hear myself.
Yeah, no,
I
I
can
heard
hear
it.
myself. Maybe it's the microphone, I don't know.
Feeling myself.
Feeling myself.
So what's your predictions, guys, in the chat? What do you reckon's going to happen? Do you think it's going to be a Jack walkover, or do you reckon Johnny Stokes going to come from the back?
I'm still unsure what Johnny Stokes' game plan is. Or maybe he thought, sack it, I'll have a bit of fun and start from behind, see if he can have a bit of an exciting race with overtakes and stuff, which is a possibility.
Yeah, it could have been. Obviously, there's nothing really to fight for anymore in the league, so might as well have some
Well,
fun
that's
with
it.
it.
There's nothing really to fight for. I'm pretty sure McLaren have. I'm pretty sure they walked away with the
Their drivers.
constructors a few races ago, and then obviously Moylan's taken the drivers. So there's nothing really to play for. Maybe a few odd places here and there. So maybe a bit of fun. He thought, sack it. I'll just start from the back and see, which should be interesting. Let's see what you can do.
Ooh. So I'm just looking at the Tea Time League. Obviously, we're getting that ready for our season 4 next year, and it looks like everyone's voted to do a full quali.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not racing.
I like full quali, man. It's interesting.
Oh yeah,
Full quali, start at 8.
have no time for it.
Start a bit early.
On this game, I couldn't think of anything worse.
This game's just worse, I think.
Genuinely, yeah. I'm waiting now for Gran Turismo, and when Turismo comes out, oh, here we go. Quite as quick lights. 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go, go, go for the last
drive
time
for
this
all
season.
this.
Oh, reverse. Oh, okay,
Reversing?
Johnny. He's just gone sack it. Oh, whatever, I do what I want. So this is it. Where's Jeros? Let's jump on board right now. Chasing down Jack Latus. With
God's
Dutchface
sake,
up to
Johnny.
third on the outside of Jeros. No, he's on the inside. Oh, and it's him and Gustav side by side here. Right on the outside. Anyone could spin out at any moment, but it looks like McDutchface has lost that.
Oh, there's a spin, there's a
and just
spin!
as I said that, oh, McDutchface tried to come to the inside a little bit and cut on the inside of Gustav. But
no, and now they're kissing.
Do anything because Avi was there. Now they're having a little bit of a kiss. So.
Oh, Avi's got really hot tyres now. He can't keep the car straight. He's got to go again.
Oh, poor Avi there. He was kind of just an innocent bystander there. Obviously, just on that inside line, and then when McDutchface tried to cut back, ended up catching him. So those two now have a bit of a fight to do. From coming back from second to last and last back through the field. McDutchface obviously has that 5-second penalty, which it's kind of warranted in that sense. I mean, it's done. Oh, as I say that, he's about to lose. How did he not lose a wheel there? I know he got took out of it a lot, but if that was me, mate, my car would have disintegrated.
That's face. Oh, hang on, 1 second. Lulu's gone really wide, and James has just slipped through along with Erez. So Lulu's struggling today. He just doesn't look comfortable at all with the track.
He did quite a decent time there in quali, but getting into the race is very different. Some people take a little bit longer, a few more laps to get up to speed. So let's see what Lulu
right
can
behind.
do.
Erez making a little move.
He is, but he's backed out of that, and he might lose out to Lulu here. No, Lulu thinks better of it and just tucks him behind instead. Probably a smart move.
James is doing really well. He's got up into 5th place, so he's already taken 5 places. Obviously, help with
on those mediums as well. Looking
help with Dutchface and Avi.
Oh, and I tell you what, Lulu's actually going to get past Erez there. Erez one's really wide, and Lulu does get through. And now Erez is under threat from Rob as well. I wonder if Lulu can play the team game and just slow him down a little tad. Slow him down so that way Rob can get the pounce on Erez as well.
And all the while, the top 4 are just gone. They've run away with it.
Yeah, they are. They're all just sitting in there in each other's slipstream in the DRS zone for when that opens at the end of this lap.
I can see a lot of penalties today because the car drivers are running very, very wide. And I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
there
definitely could be a lot.
So Speedy as well is going to be eyeing up a move very soon on Carl. He's right behind him in a minute.
Got to slip him down all the way down here, and is he going to try and go for an overtake? But Carl is literally covering off that line. But now Speedy just kind of takes a racing line. He's almost pushing Carl along here. As Jeros sets the fastest lap of the race at 1:18.5. DRS is now enabled. This could help.
It won't be activated yet. Beyond
it won't be activated yet. Yeah. Is Speedy going to manage to get it done now? Well. The slipstream, it's powerful. You can tell, but
it's the bends in the track. It makes it so much harder to keep.
Carl gets a little bit rear-endy there.
Yeah, the bends in the track really make it difficult to actually keep the slip, keep the toe.
Yeah, it's not as potent around here because of that. Speedy's lost a little bit of time behind Carl, but obviously the next DRS zone, he'll be able to activate it and maybe even make the overtake. We'll have to. And this track is one of those ones which will be like another little DRS train. It's just who's going to be in that DRS train. So Robbie's right behind Erez still.
Rob's right behind this now.
Yeah, that's it, and he's got Al Jadifa for quite close company as well. If either of these guys have a little mistake, Al Jadifa will be taking full advantage of it. It's looking quite tidy so far. Even Lulu's looks like he's got a bit of composure now, a few laps into it.
Yeah, Lulu's doing what he needs to do, but he needs to really try and gap Erez. He's losing touch to James. He needs to gap Erez to help his teammate as Rob goes really wide.
Rob goes really wide, and Al Jadifa wasn't close enough.
No, well, I think he's going to be now, though, because he's going to have a lovely little toe.
Yeah, that's it. I think he's going to manage to get him. Yeah. So Al Jadifa.
Rob did pick up the DRS, though, so he's going to hold on.
That's so close. Yeah. Just because of that. Wow, that's a DRS for you. Nicely done there by Rob. Just
DRS and tyres literally help save him there.
Avi and Booker are having a little fight, but Avi manages to get past him after making his pit stop for those fresh mediums. Oh, Booker's lost it. Booker has spun around there on that right-hander.
Oh, hang on, jump up with Scotty. Scotty's looked to take a move up of Gustav, but Gustav covered it up because it goes really wide. Comes back on track. Luckily, there's no gravel there.
Look how close these top 4 are, though, man.
They're so close.
Be an interesting fight. Oh, and Scotty there. Almost had to run deep a little bit just to make sure he didn't clip anyone.
They're going to be lapping Booker soon. It's only on lap 4.
Yeah, it's such a small circuit. It's so quick. Any little spins or anything like that. Next thing you know, oh no, it was Al Jadifa.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't Al Jadifa.
Oh, was it Carl?
It's Carl. It's
oh,
Carl.
Carl's round.
Carl's lost it. Oh, it's unfortunate for Carl there. I wonder who missed Carl. Who you rooting for now? No Moyland. Obviously, you never root for Carl. Who is it? Is it Rob? Is it Jack?
Yeah, Miss Carl's gone really quiet at the moment. I'm not sure why. But still on board with this battle here for the top 4, but literally the DRS isn't helping Jero.
DRS has got Lulu.
Not on board back for this now.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's all of these guys. I mean, I'm surprised Jack. What's happened here? Jack's letting them go. No, that wasn't. Never mind. I just saw a Haas pull to the side. I was like, why would he let him go here?
That was Booker. Booker's letting them go.
Yeah. I saw that afterwards.
I don't know. Who do you think?
She doesn't know. Who do you guys think? I reckon
James
you
Al's
need
a shout.
to back. You need to back. No, you should back.
Oh, Jero's gone really
James
wide.
Gustav's
going to make the overtake.
Oh, he is, but then Jero's is now going to sit in a slipstream with Gustav. Gustav quickly just cut him up. Well, didn't come up, but moved to the side there swiftly to make sure that he wasn't going to get overtaken. But now Jero's going to be under fire from Scotty. And is Scotty going to be able to get it? Can't get it yet.
That was a good teammate move, actually.
Back straight, though.
Oh, safety car.
Safety car. Al Jadifa has lost it in a similar place. Oh, as I see that Lulu's just gone off track as well.
Yeah, lost it there.
Just I'm scrolling down, Lulu loses it and he's on the grass. So there's Carl.
Oh, top 4 have all pitted. So, and James is pitted as well. So 3 pit stop for James.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, to be fair, he's caught up quite a lot, and the last thing he wants to do is be on slower tyres when he knows everyone's going to pit.
Oh, Errors stayed out.
Yeah.
Possibly a mistake there, I think.
It's a tough thing though. Like, you could stay out to get the most out of your tyres. It's a 32 lap race, right? It's kind of a tough one.
I think I would have pitted personally, especially if you're on the soft tyres. But Lulu, like Speedy's, I think I've done the right thing. I think he stayed out. He's on mediums that will probably last him a few more laps at least. Whereas,
yeah.
The
I mean,
top
James
4,
could have stayed out really. James could have stayed out and gone sack it, stay on these mediums, take him a bit farther, see if there's going to be another safety car or whatnot. But at the same time, if he's gone to the hard tyres now, he knows he can go to the end.
So did Gustav as well. Funny enough, and Gustav was on the softs, so you'd have thought he'd put on mediums.
Yeah. I mean, if you think like the mediums, obviously they're going to go quite a way, but how far is that? You know,
because of that pitch though, because they had a double stack as well. It means Scotty did jump Jero, so Scotty jumped Jero in the 7th.
So Scotty's now into 3rd.
Potentially, yeah. It's going to be good. Said Booker is quite a way back from the pack, so he can catch up a little bit. He's on fresh medium, so he can catch up and then he can be back with us. Because luckily managed to unlap himself during all that. And it also gives Avi and Dutch Face a chance to catch up as well, which is good for them. And Carl.
Well, yeah, it really helps Avi and McDutchface out massively.
I'm not sure what tyre life is around here, because that's like, they've raced it, so I don't think mediums can get to the end from here, surely not. It's too fast of a track.
I think mediums would struggle, but I feel like this could have been like a soft to medium. You could probably make those mediums go quite far, or it's a medium hard or a soft hard possibly. So
Lulu's
maybe
pitted.
Lulu's pitted.
Yeah.
5 lap old softs probably doesn't. I mean,
probably the right move to do, I think. But obviously, it's going to cost him a lot of places. He was doing very well.
Yeah. This is the stage where you don't really want to be like too far behind or out of sync. So if you can get this free pit stop, pretty much you might as well just take it.
So Scotty chose the softs as well. So Scotty's gone for an aggressive strategy by the looks of it.
Yeah. And fair play, man. It's nice to see people try something different.
He'll need to pit again, definitely. So this definitely looks like a soft medium then, this track.
Yeah. I mean, from Scotty's point of view, he probably felt like he had a bit of pace compared to the others, and he's thinking, right, especially with Gustav on the hards, for example, and Latus on the mediums, he's probably thinking, well, if I've got that pace and I'm on the soft tyres, it might help him get past them, and then he can try and control the race from there.
Just heard from our man in the pit lane, Jake Hargreaves. Just said this is usually a one stop because the pits are so long. There you go.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It's such a short time track with a pit.
But cheap pit stops are good. What you're saying. Yeah, definitely agree with that. But I said it's funny because like we were saying, Jake, it's a strange. What would you have done in this situation if you was on softs? Lap six they come out. Lap 5, lap 5.
Lap 5 on it. Yeah.
So yeah. So obviously the top 4 are all on softs. There's been now a mix between those guys. They've jumped from mediums, or 2 on mediums, 1 on hard, one, and Scotty's chosen to go back on softs. What would you have done if you was in top 4 situation? I think he's done this before. I know that you raced before this track.
I haven't raced similar before.
Safety car in this lap, I believe. Yep. Safety car's in. The Booker won't get a chance to catch up, I don't think. Medium.
No.
And he said, Jake says medium, and yeah, it's in this lap. It's in this lap. Okay. Medium, hope for the best. What Jake said.
Yeah. I reckon the medium's going to be one of those tyres where you can take it like 25 laps and it might hold out sort of thing. I think it's going to be one of those tracks where you maybe want to take them 18, maybe sort of style, but you can stretch them farther. Yeah. So Erez now on the really restart, 7-lap-old softs, Speedy there on the 7-lap-old mediums, but maybe a bit out of place. But on those tyres, wants to take
the penalty there as well.
Yeah, that's kind of to be expected, to be honest, though. As to be expected.
Yeah, Jake said go long and hope for another safety car. I think that's what Joe's probably hoping for. To go long, where maybe later on another safety car comes out and he can kind of save him a little bit. Another cheap
it's very possible it could happen, right? I mean, especially around here, there's so many quick corners. We've already seen quite a few people off. We've already seen one safety car. It's very possible that it's going to happen again. So Scotty right behind Gustav, really wanted to try and make those soft tyres work and get them working early. As Erez is actually kind of storming off a little bit, but like he does have Speedy as that little buffer. So if people struggle to get past Speedy, Erez is actually going to pull away here and could make a nice little strategy call. But it depends how quick people get past Speedy. And then 2, if Speedy hangs on to the back of Erez, then it's not going to work as well. But the slipstream looks so strong as Speedy goes a bit wide, kicking up a little bit of gravel.
I wonder if the mediums can go to the end then. If this is a one stop, mediums can possibly go to the end at a stretch.
Yeah, that's when I think you just got to stretch out those medium tyres, see how far you can get them. But then obviously you've got Speedy, who started on them, will have to pit.
Or Jack gets past Speedy.
Yeah, so Jack now on the hunt for Erez. Medium tyres, looking pretty good in pace. Gustav is on those hard tyres, and he's going to be struggling, and he's got obviously Speedy in front of him and Scotty behind him, and Scotty now...
Oh, it's Gustav going around the outside of Speedy. I think he's done it. It's going to set... Scotty's going straight through as well. And I think
Joe kind of pulled out a little bit there, to be fair.
Yeah, I think Joe's going for the long games. You know, this isn't his battle.
Yeah.
There's Avi and Dutchface again going side by side.
Oh, side by side.
That was a good move from Dutchface there up into 10th place.
That is a great question, Mrs. Cole. How many people are going to have fuel left at the end?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Well, there's been a safety car, so they could have saved. As Lulu's making a move on Avi. Oh, he stuck his nose in there and Avi goes, shuts the door on him.
Go on, Lulu.
There's been a safety car, so obviously they had a chance to save.
Send it.
Depends how much they're under-fueled, but yeah, it all depends on how much. Big lock up there from Avi. It kind of stopped Lewis in his place. The DRS will be enabled next lap.
Yeah, Avi's falling back from Dutchface though and doesn't have...
yeah, because he's defending. Oh, Speedy has got overtaken by Gyro as well.
Yeah, Gyros has got past Speedy. So Speedy falling down the order, but again, kind of out of sync with his tyres, but Dutchface is get past Carl.
Done that very quickly then. That was a quick overtake from Dutchface. I didn't think they were that far away.
Scotty still hasn't managed to get past Gustav though. I feel like Scotty would have wanted to get past him already. But it's like a massive... Look at this massive slipstream, like this DRS train happening now. You got Erez out front, Jack behind him, for a few tenths behind.
As James is under attack. Sorry, James is attacking the back of Speedy right now. Speedy's struggling a little bit on those mediums.
Was he? If you think he's struggling now at 9 laps and people want to try and take them,
I'm saying
like a ridiculous level.
I don't think. Well, it doesn't help that Joe doesn't like the track.
Maybe he. Well, yeah, maybe he's not struggling. Maybe he's just struggling with the track in general. Maybe he's not struggling with tyres. He's struggling with track knowledge, which is obviously a completely different kettle of fish.
As long as he keeps in touch with these top 5, he can get dragged along with the DRS and kind of defend a little bit from James.
Yeah, that's it.
I jump on board quickly with Carl. I think he's got an opportunity to get Avi, but I think Avi's very quick, very much quicker than Carl.
I'll tell you what, while Gustav has still got DRS, I don't think Scotty can do anything. Scotty gets really close, and then down the straight, when they've both got DRS, Scotty can't do anything. He's just there.
Even Carl can't catch up to Avi either. Carl's struggling at the back.
Yeah, I mean, even Jack is struggling to get past Erez. I mean, obviously, eventually the grip is gonna win for Jack over Erez's soft tyres, but down the straight with the DRS, even though Erez isn't getting any, there's not much.
James is struggling to get past
the battle
Speedy
Jack
as
and
well.
Erez.
So Speedy's tyres are just keeping him in the defensive position he needs to be.
Yeah.
He's just getting the grip just when he needs it.
Gustav now. Oh, Jack has a bit of a wobbly. Back end goes. That could leave him under attack from Gustav. Everyone seems so like evenly paced in the straight lines. Like no one's really gaining that much or gaining enough. Everyone's just like going down the straight, DRS wide open, but not doing much. So let's quickly jump on board with Jack and see how much he's going to gain on Erez now. DRS is wide open. He's gaining a lot.
I think he's got him.
He's gaining a lot. Erez isn't really defending either, and Jack is going up the inside into turn 1 and gets the job done. Oh, and I'll tell you what, Gustav, I was thinking about it, and Scotty's right there. Scotty and Gerald, so literally just licking their lips
he's going to have another go right now.
And it's Gustav has, and he's up the inside. And Erez now into third. What's Scotty going to do? Scotty's going to have to get past him. He's going to have to quickly just switch it. Is he going to go out for... You can't really do it there.
Oh, he's done it now because of a mistake.
Yeah, that's it. Erez has gone wide.
Oh, big snap.
Scotty almost crouches and always loses his back end there. So Erez lives to fight another day, but I think this is where the softs have just kind of hit a bit of a cliff here, because Erez was relatively comfortable, and then this lap he's gone from first to third, possibly first to fourth. It looks like he's struggling a little bit, doesn't have the grip that he wanted.
There as well.
That's it, running a bit wide, picking up that time penalty. So Geros is to wait. It does seem really hard to overtake here, though.
It is. It's a very narrow track. It's like a street.
Yeah.
You've got gravel and grass either side, so
yeah,
it's almost like a street circuit.
Yeah, it's true.
There's not much runoff. There's a bit of runoff as you come round. It's sector 2. I think there's a bit of runoff. But like right there, look, if you go wide there, you're in the gravel.
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it?
Not at all. Here we go. So Erez is going to be under threat now from Scotty. Scotty with
even
DRS.
wide open. Yeah, Scotty goes to the inside, gets past Erez, and what's Geros? Geros has fallen back quite a bit that lap, actually. I was expecting him maybe to be following Scotty through, but fell off the back a bit. But now it will be
Joe's
Geros.
had an incident. Joe's in the pits.
He's in the pit, speeding in the pit lane.
Oh,
and I'll tell you what,
Gustav's
lost it. Yeah, Gustav's lost it. And Scotty's had an incident too. And James is up to fourth. So Scotty and Gustav had a bit of a... Oh, as Gustav just drives around the outside of Dutch face there. I don't know if that was... Mate. So Scotty now down to fifth after being so close, and his little trick with the soft tyres hasn't really worked just because it's so hard to overtake by the looks of things. Erez is now back up to second.
Yeah.
He's got past what the hell?
Complete shake-up. But Erez is under attack constantly from everyone now.
Yeah, he is. He's making these soft tyres go though, like, you know, if Erez pits, I know it's a long pit stop, but if Erez pits...
Yeah, the flags again, that Carl.
I think that's Carl. It is Carl. And he's still got both wheels on his car. Well, all four wheels. I should say. Both sets. I was supposed to say both sets. He's got the two.
He's on a motorbike.
Better. He's got half of them.
Here we go. So Jero's going to make a move.
He's got the front left and the rear right.
Easy move on Erez.
That's it. So Erez now down to third, and James Owl is looking. Look at the quick James Owl's car.
He thought about it. He thought about it.
Yeah, he did think about the cheeky little lunge. On those hard tyres, seem to be working well for James though. Not looking like he's lacking pace, but Jackie's started to pull away in the distance out front now. 3.4 seconds.
What's helped James? He's been in a DRS train all this time, so he's been dragged along quite a lot as he goes around the outside, attempting to go around the outside.
He's going to switch back here, get better traction. Erez's tyres.
Good defending from Erez.
Yeah, saved. That actually wasn't too bad.
You can see from on board with James how much there's degrading there is on those tyres.
Yeah, if you look at the back of Erez's tyres, they're looking a little bit shoddy.
Shoddy. Carl's in the pitch, probably for a new wing, I'm assuming, as Speedy goes back past him.
So what's James going to try and do? James, is he going to try and wait for that back straight?
Oh,
He
the
does
penalty,
look,
though.
he picks up a 3-second penalty.
Yeah.
That also, mounting the curve that much is proper killed like his attack there. Like he lost so much time over to Erez. He needs to try and catch up a bit and hope that down the straight he's going to gain enough.
Look at it,
he gained quite a bit on that
already.
corner though. Yeah. That one corner there he gained loads, and now he's going to be in a slipstream. And Erez is coming into the pit, so
free DRS.
Makes it easy for him. Free DRS. Erez getting rid of those soft tyres, and I'm assuming he's going to go to the mediums. Now, if there is a safety car, ideally, if there's one soonish, then Erez is actually going to have a massive benefit. People will pit, but they'll pit from 8-lap-old tyres.
Contact between Scotty and Booker Bronco. I think Booker was a bit optimistic. Looks like he let him past and then decided to fight him through the chicane. A bit of contact. Booker, make up your mind. If you let him pass or you defend it, mate. Jesus. Erez comes back out in quite relatively clean air, but obviously that safety car, you can see the difference. Look at the gap.
I mean, you say that, but I mean, yeah, it's like you're looking around what 24 seconds. But if you look how close some of the field is, it's just expected as well. Like the field's so close, he's actually brought himself out in a really nice gap, to be honest. And he just needs to pump in some lap times as Jack picks up a 3-second penalty, and then Geros picks up a 3-second penalty. So Geros was actually closing in the gap.
Oh, Rob's had a spin.
What's happened to Rob?
Rob had a bit of a spin. He's okay, no damage.
Avi's done well. McDodgeface and Avi have done well, to be fair. And McDodgeface is actually keeping tabs with Gustav.
Yeah.
Gustav on those 8-lap-old hards.
These
12-lap-old mediums.
Avi has rinsed his overtake. As James Alves? No. Oh, Lattis in the pits.
Okay, that's interesting.
He got damage?
What he's doing here? What's he doing? No damage. Mediums. Just wants a fresh set. Maybe he thought that he wasn't going to get to the end of that set. I thought I'd rather have a fresh set now, because if anyone else struggles, he'd either be okay on the tyres.
Rob's come in as well.
Maybe the degradation's a lot higher than we thought.
Yeah, it is. Which hards for Rob, which bodes the question. I said Avi and Dutch must be struggling then.
Oh yeah, it's very possible. Maybe maybe Jack wishes he went to the hards in that sense.
Yeah, possible.
Maybe he saw the degradation of his mediums and thought, damn, I wish I went hards, and then the people in hards are going to be fine.
Is that Booker Bronco?
It looks like Booker.
He's going to come into the pit, I think, though. Yeah, he is.
Kind of the best timer you can have any sort of spin.
Yeah, and a penalty there. I think he's going to retire in the pits. That's normally a sign of retirement, isn't it, when you just drive full tilt.
We're about to find out. It is the last race of the season, though. You got to hang on.
Oh, Joe's out! Joe's crashed!
Oh, Joe.
Safety car! That could have changed Booker's mind.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, this could actually... I don't know, everyone's going to have to slow down. This is a free pit stop for all the winners. And look, Geros and James are in the pits now.
And Joe's right middle of the track.
McDodgeface, Avi. This is really good for McDodgeface and Avi, but it ruins maybe Jack.
If Jack can get past, though, Jack is not that far behind. Obviously, he's slowed by the delta. You can see he's trying to desperately catch up.
They're all coming out of the pits.
Yeah,
he's coming out of the pits.
Here we go. He's coming down the back straight now. It's going to be close.
Geros have just... Oh, they've just come out. They've just come out. Is he going to get it? No. Is he going to
do it? It's close. No.
Is he going to be able to overtake?
Oh no, Geros is going to get disqualified. Oh no.
I'll tell you what though. It didn't. It's actually worked out okay for Jack. He pipped James. Well, he got James out. And it almost... That was like... You can just tell Geros was like, full speed. Just full speed.
In real life, that would have been disqualification. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, in real life, they would have just said, "Oh no, it doesn't count. The safety car's not real. It's just a figment of your imagination."
Oh god, that was something else. So a lot of cars actually lost out really because of that safety car.
Yeah, I'll tell you who. Erez has been brought back into it a little bit. He's now up to 6th on those 1-lap-old mediums.
Carlson needs to catch up.
Carlson needs to catch up 2-lap-old softs. He's going to have to pit again. No softs won't get to the end. Booker's got a set of hards on. It's going to bring him back into it.
And Booker is also as well, like, he's unlapped himself yet again. He's got so lucky with the safety cars so far.
That's it. Rob's on a set of hard tyres. Scotty's on those mediums after like 2-lap-old mediums, so he's kind of alright for tyres. But
I can see Rob coming into pit and maybe putting on mediums. Guaranteed, because I think Gary mediums should be able to get to the end from here. So he put on a set of mediums. He'll lose one place to Carl, but
Well,
Carl's
they
on
probably
softs.
can, but it's also risky though, because if you look at when like people like Jack coming in and then McDutchface and stuff doing like 13, 14 laps, they obviously seemed like they were struggling. And you know, I mean, yeah, fair enough. We've not got that many laps left, but
We're
only just
aren't we?
halfway.
Yeah.
We're only just over halfway, right? We still got like 15 laps left. Oh, those mediums going to be quick at the end from this.
So do you think Carl should come in for a set of hards then?
I think Carl needs to pit for a set of mediums or hards.
Yeah, because he ain't going to cut through the pack, is he?
Well, he's going to struggle.
Oh,
Scotty's coming in.
Scotty's coming.
I think Carl should have pitted.
Yeah, Carl, you should have pitted there, mate. Speedy said this game is shit.
Who said that?
Speedy. Unlucky, man. This track isn't. It just doesn't look like a fun track to race. Not gonna lie. It looks very technical and very like hard. Yeah, very hard to overtake.
Carl says no. Just flat out no.
Carl, you're not gonna get anywhere on them soft.
Carl, let me tell me a little something about me and Hobo, right? We are not only commentators, but we are race engineers, right? And we think we're awesome at it, okay?
We are awesome at it. We are, no, we are.
No, to be fair, I have engineered a few wins, a few race wins.
I've engineered a whole TTFL Super League win.
So, I mean, Carl, you know what?
Honestly, mate, mediums.
It's Carl, if you're not going to pit for a set of tyres, at least full send it, alright? That's the deal. You don't pit, you got a full send. Rob is perfectly fine with this. I've just spoken to Rob telepathically. He goes, I want Carl to send it. Right? So, Carl, full send on Rob, please. And I tell you what, while you're at it, just full send past Rob, past Lulu. And
just pass everyone.
Golden. Just literally just pass everyone.
Oh no, too late now, Rob. Too late, Carl. You ruined it. I think you guys are totally awesome. He should listen to you. He should. It's
Mrs. Carl understands, Carl.
He's too late now.
Listen to Mrs. Carl.
Carl said, "Deal with it." Deal. He'll full send. Deal will full send. Okay, cool. I'm gonna sound Bob with Carl. I want to watch Carl.
Yeah, boy. On board with Carl now, going for the full send on the safety car restart.
So Speedy said he can't do this controller. That's what he's struggling with. Obviously, the
controller. He can't do it on controller.
This does look like a hard track on controller. And safety car's gone in.
Here it comes. We're on board Carl's actually got a really good start. Go on, Carl. He's in the slipstream of Rob now.
Go on, Carl.
Actually lost a little bit to Lulu. Full send. Full send, Carl. He's going for it.
He's going for it. He's going. Yes!
Go on, Carl. He smashed it. What an overtake. Well done, Carl. Well done. What a full send that was. I love it. Don't never pit again, Carl.
Don't listen to us. As Lulu's getting a bit of trouble.
And Abby are fighting it as well. They're side by side, a little bit of contact.
And Abby's side by side still with Lulu.
Carl is smelling another full send, mate. You can smell it.
He's right behind as well. He's just watching this battle.
He's pulling away from Rob as well. These soft tyres actually working really well for Carl this restart.
He'll still need to pit though. Let's be honest. Okay, he's brilliant in the full send. He done need a deal.
Who cares?
He needs to pit.
Yeah, he does need to pit, but who cares? He got the full send. He's looking like he's got a bit of pace right now. Utilise these soft tyres, mate. Use them to the end of their life. You never know. There could be another safety car.
There needs to be another safety car for him.
If there's another safety car, he comes in. I mean, everyone else will be pitting for a set of softs anyway.
If he's got any left, that's the problem as well.
Well, yeah, obviously. The thing is, right, that full send was actually...
El Stefano in the chat, sorry. Shame to miss the last race. Looks exciting.
It's been okay, El Stefano. Like, obviously a lot of races here are pretty exciting, and it's a shame that you're not here racing. It's kind of a DRS train track. But there's been some good racing, a lot of side-by-sides and stuff like that, so it's been alright, to be fair, it has been alright.
Got to jump on board with Dutch Faces, he's got a run on James, but just the chicane comes in and saves him.
Yeah. So, Avi is obviously struggling a little bit, he lost out to Lulu. Erez is dropping back.
Oh, I say that no, but he's had a little look down the inside, but look at Lulu, well defended on the outside.
Who is this Lulu that's racing today? Getting his elbows out, his arms out, sticking out his big old long toenails. He's loving it.
Yeah, damn right at all. Well done. Scotty's in the pits. Oh, he's pitted again.
Scotty's not having a good day.
Is that a wing change? We double check that. Have a little look quickly.
That's the fun.
Yeah,
He's busy
front
drinking
wing.
wine with his family. Fair play, man. Fair play. I had a similar thing yesterday and then was late for work this morning.
Front wing change for Scotty. Let's jump back on board with the battle here. So we've got Carl's losing touch now a little bit to Avi.
Lulu's got pace and errors, you know.
He has. Lulu's got a lot of pace. DRS has now been re-enabled
I feel like
again.
Lulu's gone to the toilet and gone, oh, here you go. Can you just race for a minute while I go for a piss? And whoever's got his controller right now, smashing it. I'm joking. It's definitely Lulu. He's looking really quick in his face of the Grand Prix.
There he is. He's doing very well. I see. He's keeping Avi in touch, and he's literally just reeling in Erez right now.
Yeah, I know. And this is working. Whether Erez is playing a slight team game and going, I can back Lulu into Avi, or Lulu is looking quick.
Yeah, I don't think he is though, because Erez is having to use his overtake to get away from Lulu.
Oh yeah. Erez is definitely struggling a little bit. I mean, his tyres aren't that much older either. The safety car helped him out, got him back up there, sort of thing. But Lulu's just finding that sweet spot at the moment. Had a few consistent laps, and that's all you need in this game. You get a few consistent laps, the next few, you're putting pressure on people.
Wouldn't it be nice to see Williams?
Still there, look.
So
yeah, it would.
But I see Williams battling like this in real life with the Mercedes.
Oh yeah, no, of course. It would be nice to see Williams come to the forefront again, to be fair. I think it'll be a while until they get something good, though.
So to keep an eye on the battle with Jack and Gyro, because DRS actually has been enabled.
Booker has just straight lined that chicane there. Couldn't slow it down in time. And just
Evening, Moylands. Welcome to the race. As we see Jack making an overtake on Gyro. He's going to make a simple move, I think. Gyro's going to try and hold it. No, he's pulled out of that. Well done.
Yeah, there's not much.
Oh, Lulu's got past Erez. Go on, Lulu.
Lulu has. Go on, Lulu. Lulu up into 6th position. What a face of the Grand Prix for Lulu. Yeah, he really is. And now Avi on Erez. So Lulu absolutely doing incredible right now. He's looking really good. If you watch his lines and stuff,
it's really good lines.
He's really looking good right now.
I will say though, Carl 2 seconds, 2.3. Carl, man, come on. Like, you got to prove us wrong, man. You left on the softs. 7 laps old. Come on, you got to do some moves, man. Catch up. Although he is keeping the front of Rob, I don't know for how long, because Rob, obviously on them hard tyres, will last a lot longer.
I think he's had a bit of a mistake here, because Carl was about a second behind, and Rob was like 2 seconds behind Carl. So I think Carl has had a little bit of a poor lap here.
Or Lulu's getting a bit unstuck there, but he's already gapped Erez.
Yeah, he's gapped Erez, and he's catching up with McDutchface. The gap's 1.7 to McDutchface now. What is this, Lulu, and where have you come from, and what have you done with the other Lulu? Look at this. The lines, it's like...
They're really good lines from Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu's smashing it right now.
1 second, there's Jack.
That's it, and Avi has got past Erez. Nice, easy overtake down the inside.
Well before the breaking point as well there. Great overtake.
Follow Lulu. Oh! What happened?
Connection is jumping.
There.
You lag out some of your commentary, by the way. You just stop talking. Only slightly.
Okay. Right, if I plug it in now, I'd have to stop, and I'd probably miss like 2 laps. It's not worth it.
Nah, it's all good. Don't worry. So yeah, Lulu right now doing a fucking phenomenal race. Abby's now catching up though. So Erez is obviously struggling, and Abby's now going to start reeling in Lulu a little bit more. But Lulu's still got the pace. Like I said, he's starting to catch up to Dutch pace, and he's not exactly making it easy for Abby to overtake.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's dropped a couple attempts to McDutchface, but he's still kind of keeping that gap similar. Avi's obviously catching up, but again, Avi struggled to get past him last time, and he might be able to do the same thing again as Lulu goes wide.
Got to jump on board with the battle for the first place with the front runners.
Rob's now on the back of Carl. Oh, we're going to see Rob with the full send on Carl. I'm going to stay on board here. Let's get a bit of a broadcast going.
Jack right now is on the prow of Gyro. These two have some places every single lap now. Gyro just backs off, gives it to him, so doesn't want to fight him too much. And that's a change of the lead again.
Here we go, Rob now with the DRS fully open, trying to track down Carl, but I don't think he's going to get close enough. I don't think he is. And he doesn't quite. Carl does kind of cover it off a little bit, kind of moves to the more central area of the track. But
and also, Lulu managed to defend against Avi. kept in front of Avi.
And also the gap's only 1.3 to McDodgeface now as well.
Yeah, Carl's starting to struggle now. If you see his lines he's taking, he's starting to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, Carl is defending well though.
Yeah, he's putting the car. He's making the car wide. Maybe that's what he was doing. Because he was taking a weird line through that. Maybe that's what he was doing.
Maybe he's just constantly defending. I mean, those soft tyres must be getting a little bit squeaky about now though. But if he pits, he's going to be behind Booker.
Yeah, he will be. Booker's actually doing alright now. It's just this stage of the Grand Prix. He's kept it fairly clean.
Yeah, Booker's been alright.
If one more guy retires, Booker can stay in the race. You know, that's a potential point for him.
I know, and that would be his first point of the season if Booker couldn't stay
the
in
last
this race and someone else in front of him goes out. As
here we go.
Fastest lap of the race.
So I think he's gapped enough from Gyro, but can it's going to be close though because Gustav's having a little look. Gustav's trying to go around the outside, and he's going to go side by side with his teammate for the chicane. Well defended by Gyro. Brilliant brilliant defending there. That was really good from Jack as well. Jack basically blocked off the racing line.
Robbie's much closer this time and just drives around here.
Yeah, not much Carl could do there.
Those soft tyres are really being really starting to hurt him now. I mean, he done the full send, so you know it's all good. But he could definitely do. I mean,
Lulu has
10 laps.
Lulu's dragged. He's caught up to the Dutch pace as well a little bit. 1.4 seconds the gap.
The gap now. Avi's still there 4 times. It just shows that unless you're actually quite a bit quicker, it is really hard to overtake around here.
It is. As you see, Mrs. Carl and Moylan chatting
Carl's
away.
coming for Rob. So, gap between McDutchface and Lulu about 1.5 seconds. Another 7 tenths back to Avi, and Erez now has dropped off. 9 lap old mediums, 3.2 back from his teammate Avi in 8th. What can Rob do on his hards though? Are these mediums going to start going off and the hards come back to the point where they're quicker? I mean, so Jeros now and Jack, they're coming down the straight. Jeros actually looks a little bit quicker, a little bit closer than he was last lap, but I don't think he's going to be close enough into turn 1. No, he's not.
But Lulu's going to get overtaken though by Avi. The defence couldn't survive that one.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Lulu. I think Lulu can get him back though. Lulu's got quite a bit of pace. I mean, Avi is obviously driving nicely, nice and smooth. As Jack picks up another penalty, that could be massive.
Oh, Carl's pitted. Boo. Softs again.
Yeah, he might as well now.
Yeah, they'll go to the end now. They'll go to the end. So Booker into a point scoring position. Now, Carl, are you going to be that guy and stop Booker from getting his first point of the season?
Of course Carl's going to be that guy. Carl is that guy. Carl's going to full send on Booker, 100%. Carl is full sending. Carl's going to full send, and then he's going to stop, and he's going to full send again. Just because Carl is that guy. I'll tell you what, though, 11 seconds to catch up.
It's going to be hard. It'll be hard.
Yeah, there's not many laps left. We'll have to watch that gap. We'll have to watch that gap quite closely. And I wonder how the leaders are doing. The top 4 obviously very, very close. And Avi, obviously now past Lulu, he's only 7 tenths of a second behind McDutchface. Can McDutchface hold on to that 5th position?
Yeah, Avi's caught up right up with him. But he has gapped Lulu as well.
Yeah, Avi's found a little bit of pace in this.
I mean,
considering where Avi was at the end of like turn 3, he's done pretty well to get himself back up in there into 6th place and fighting for this 5th. I reckon Avi could have been a bit further up there, you know, fighting off with with Jack, Jero, Gustav, and James. And I think with Dutchface could have as well. Obviously, both of these now they're back fighting each other. Let's see what can happen. Avi's lines in this phase of the Grand Prix are looking really nice though.
Alex in the chat, sorry, a guy called Alex said easy dubs for Bronco. Fingers crossed, man. It could be his first point, man. Got to keep an eye.
The gap is 7.3 now. It's come down like 3.5 seconds in a lap. It could be close. In Booker, we trust.
If someone of the top 10 wants to DNF themselves, you know, or go and retire in the pits, you know. Much appreciated. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Keep it clean. I wanted to earn it. I wanted to earn it fairly. Come on, Booker. I've got faith. He needs to yeet him off. Booker could just do a bit of a Verstappen-esque defensive move just to see off Carl.
Yeah, we'll see Booker like weaving down the straight and everything. Side to side. Brake checking.
Well, it works for, I think. We've got 1 second. We've got Jero. Is he on the attack of Jack? No, he can't. Jack's doing very well at the moment. I think Jero could use a bit of overtake, though. He's got 70% overtake compared to Jack. So
I wonder if I wonder if Jero's going to wait.
Oh, yellow flags!
Oh, no!
It's
That's
Carl! Carl's gone round!
Oh, Carl. It doesn't
has he
look
got
like he's
damage?
got any damage. Doesn't look
Yeah, I
like
think it's an
he's got
end plate
damage, but he could
missing.
have.
I'll jump on board with Scotty, see if I can see it on the car. No, it looks okay. Looks okay.
What that has done is helped out Booker massively.
It has literally
so
helped out
gap's
Booker.
now 14 seconds. Scotty is now attacking Carl.
If Carl defends enough from Scotty, yeah.
This is it.
Alex in the chat said, if he is the last one over the finish line in 10th, he still have the point. Yeah, he will.
Carl doesn't have any damage.
No damage for
so
Carl.
Carl can try and defend from Scotty. And while this is happening, with about 4 laps left.
Oh, not much he can do there though, Carl. That was a brave move from Scotty.
That's it.
Aimed for the gap that was going to be opening up.
All Booker's got to do is keep it on the black stuff for the rest of the race.
12 seconds.
12.8.
Come on, Booker.
It's obviously going to be coming down, and it could come down really rapidly. As Jack has actually gone down into second here, so Jeros with the DRS open does get the job.
The thing is, these three are kind of like they're changing pace left, right, and centre.
Oh,
and Avi gets past Dutch face, but James can't. James L can't really get close enough in the sections he needs to make anything, to put his name in the hat in the ring kind of thing.
Yeah, James is there, but it's this DRS train. There's nothing. You've got like the first and second place like swapping around, and then Gustav's just got the DRS following, and James has got DRS, but there's nothing that anyone can do about it.
Nah.
So Avi done well there. So 5th and 6th currently for McDutchface and Avi. From considering where they were after the first lap, very, very good.
I want to jump on board quickly with Carl because he's within DRS of Scotty on the fresher tyres as well. So can he make Scotty's life hard and go for a move? But he's got no overtake.
9 seconds now. Is Scotty going to be the one to ruin Bronco's day? Booker's been here for like every single race.
I know.
I think he's one of the only people who hasn't managed to score a point for some reason, like not even of his own fault here. 8.6 seconds a gap.
They go back to the leaders again. I want him to hang on. I do want him to hang on. Come on, Booker.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice. It'd be a nice end to the season. If Booker
Dutch Face is making a move on Avi. He's going to have DRS as well, so it's going to be a simple move for Dutch Face. Avi can't do much with it. There we go, up into 5th place. These guys have been changing places all day today as well, so they're literally battling left, right, and centre. That's 8 seconds now, the gap between Booker and Scotty. 3 laps to go, really.
I mean, if Carl can stay in that DRS zone of Scotty as well, and then
Carl needs to.
What's Scotty doing? What is Scotty?
What's that? 10-second penalty?
Yeah, he just went straight across. I wonder if
I think he's had a problem with his wheel. Yeah, he's had a rig problem.
Happened to his rig there because he just literally went straight on there, and that is not in Scotty's nature at all. The fact that he's pulled off after that as well.
And he stopped, yeah.
And he stopped.
Well,
it's very, very odd from
There's
Scotty.
some issue, yeah, he's back on now.
There's definitely got to be an issue with his rig. Or, I'll tell you what, we haven't even seen the penalties yet. Seen the penalties. These guys are all so close. We could see James Pippin to the top here, or we could see Gustav going to the top.
Oh, no, but I wonder if Carl can get him on penalties.
Oh,
because Carl's got no penalties.
That's true. Oh no, this could be a sad ending. Literally one more.
I want to look, but I don't want to.
I kind of want to look, but I don't want to look. I feel like it'll make me sad if I look now, and it'll make me sad if it doesn't finish. But the gap is 5.2 seconds, and Carl is an absolute brute, and he will not.
Scotty's into the pits. I think that's going to be a retirement for Scotty. I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it is.
Out. So something's obviously happened to his wheel there, which is unfortunate, massively. So Booker now the gap 4.3. The gap is chunking down. Carl is on a mission. Carl wants his final full send. Has the gap? Have the laps just gone back one?
It looks like it actually. It's 30 now.
No. It's because Booker and Carl haven't crossed the line yet.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Which still makes no sense, but whatever.
Yeah.
She's just done for the leader. So is Jack going to try and get past Gerald? Does he have the speed left in?
Cole's coming. Mrs. Cole says Cole's coming. Oh no, it's 2.3. There's a 2.2. He's catching so quick. You can see him in the distance as well. Don't say get it, Cole. Where's Booker?
Mrs. Cole, what does Cole's face look like right now? I just imagine.
Oh my god, have you seen where their AI has put Scotty's car?
What the hell?
Jump on board with. It's gone now.
He's gone.
It was literally in the middle of the track.
I don't know if Jackson's going to be able to get it, you know. This was like Jack's chance. And he's not managed to do it. He's going to have to really fight for this
he's
last
right
lap.
behind though.
He's going to have to go for a send, Jack. We want to see a full send here. Geros is defending and Jack's going to the outside.
Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it.
That was a hesitation, but he's on the inside. They're side by side now. And Gustav is waiting to pick up the pieces. And Gustav might have the inside line on Jack here. And they're all fighting, but Jack's still there. Oh, what a final lap is between these three. Oh, Geros has a bit of a back end.
Oh no.
Mishap.
Cole's right behind Booker.
He is right behind Booker Bronco. Oh, you can see it there in Cole. I feel like Cole's just going to breeze past him, but I also don't want to switch off this battle for the lead here. It's so close.
I'm having a little look. Booker defend him. No, he's send it. He's full send it.
Jack has oh my god. What an overtake from Jack going into the chicane. And Geros has actually lost out Gustav as well. And James is a little bit too far back and picks up another penalty. And Gustav now in second. Jack, what an overtake. What a fight from these guys in the last lap. And Jack really making it, fighting for this win. But is he?
Oh, he spun! He spun!
And Jack has lost it. After all of that, Jack.
Oh god! So Gustav takes the win.
Gustav takes the win. And Geros, then James out.
Wait. Oh, he's waiting. Oh no.
McDutch facing.
Oh, he's gone again.
Jack, no. Yeah, he just spun straight back round, and Avi pips James on penalties, and McDutch face.
He's bottled
so McDutch face comes third after all of that, and Jack has absolutely bottled it. And now he's just
Is he waiting for Booker? Is he waiting for Booker to get a point?
Oh, maybe he is. Maybe he is now. Is he doing it? He is.
He's doing it.
He's gonna do it. No. Oh, is he? Come on. No,
Come on, Booker.
What's the penalty situation though? He's gonna have to wait a while. Jack is getting going again. They're so far behind him. He'll get disqualified if that happens.
No, I think he'll be okay. Come on, Booker.
I think he's going to wait. I think he's going to do it. Come on, Booker.
Oh, it's 21 seconds. He's got to wait. 21 seconds. You got to wait.
21 seconds. But then, yeah, and then penalty-wise, he's going to have to make sure
that's what you call. That's what you call a teammate there. That's what you call a teammate.
That is it.
As Booker got really close to the back of car, we're going to make a move on him then. But here we go.
Booker's going for that full send.
We'll do a count. We'll do a count.
Booker's got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
22,
should be good.
23, 24, 25. Yeah, he should be okay now.
You should be good now, Jack, because he should be good. Especially with his penalties, he should be good to cross the line.
Oh yeah, Jack's got penalties as well,
yeah, Jack's got penalties as well, so he probably only had to wait a little bit less actually. We didn't check on.
Oh, he's going for donuts. He's going for donuts.
See, I did donuts for our last race in TTFL, and the Gaz didn't catch it. So I'm glad I caught that, because Gaz didn't catch my things. That bastard. What a race. Well done everyone from RPR. Well done everyone. What a fantastic season. While we're here, I just want to say thank you everybody for inviting myself and Hobo to come and commentate. It's been the best commentating we've had, the best racing that we've been able to commentate over. So I'm really appreciative of that opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for
next season as well.
Yeah, for watching as well. Both channels. I said if you've subscribed to, please subscribe to RPR, Rapid Pixel Racing. If you have subscribed to them, then you can subscribe to DXT TV Live as well. But yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Scotty, and all the admins for actually, invited us to do this.
For getting us in here, exactly. We've loved every second of it.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Which is why we're sticking around for the next season. Well done to Booker for getting his first point as well.
Yeah, well done, Booker. Well done.
Well done for that. And just thank you for the racing over the season. It's been really good. We've had some fantastic races. There's been some absolute heartbreak, but there's also been some just crazy good races as well. Loads of highs, the full sends from people. It's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thanks, John Ford said thanks guys. Elstefan says thank you guys.
No problem,
made the season even better. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. We try and do our best every time.
Boylan as well. Thanks for commentating all season, guys. You made it really enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much. You made it enjoyable. You guys made it enjoyable to actually commentate on. It's a
lot easier to commentate on races where stuff happens and it's enjoyable as well.
Yeah.
It's hard when there's dull races
But even
like
like I
week
said,
in
even
week
like
out.
the
You know what I
dull
mean?
tracks that we were worried about, like you guys made it exciting.
Yeah, even like Monaco and stuff, it still was exciting. Like usually that just never happens. So it helps the fact that there's actually good racing to be able to commentate over, which makes the commentary a lot easier to do in the first place. Uh, that's just you know just shows how good this league is and the league that's been built up by all the admins there. So it's been a fantastic job from from the GP1 admins made more so because that's who obviously I speak to more, but everyone's doing a fantastic job. But you know you've got Scotty, you've got Chubb, you've got Rob, you've got Baron. I might probably have missed some out there as well. But yeah, so thank you very much for all of that and all the opportunities. What a fantastic finish to the season, Ivo.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I said for me, that's a few more names because you got that guy Alex, because you got Ford as well, Chubb, Wooly as
That's
well.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Booker Bronco as well. He was another one of the admins, one of the stewards. So yeah,
Yeah,
well done
that's it.
Booker as well.
Yeah, I knew I could remember more. Yeah, well done if you get in your first point. But yeah, every single admin, especially the ones. This is the one where I don't go on Discord that often, so it's always the same like four usually talking. So I haven't caught everyone, but yeah, every admin there. What a fantastic job you guys have done with this league. Big time. Found some great races, and hopefully next year we can push on and make. And to be fair, like I've watched a lot of races in a lot of leagues, and I honestly feel like this league should be bigger than it is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Ford said
100%.
it as well. Make it league, make it bigger as well. Yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, 100%.
definitely,
Completely with you there, John. Completely with you there. Hopefully, we can push it out there further, and people will find it entertaining to watch you racing and listen to us commentating, so it becomes one of the leagues that people want to be in, because it should be. It definitely should be.
definitely. So
So, driver of the day before we head off?
Booker
I'm
Bronco,
going Booker. 100% Booker.
Booker Bronco.
I go Booker. So Booker gets driver of the day, getting his first point for Haas there.
Yeah, well done.
Fantastic job, but fantastic racing from like the top four throughout the race, man. Like Jeros, Gustav, Jack, and James. It was fantastic the whole way through, and even that overtake that Jack did, man, was insane, and it was
It's just
so
a
unfortunate
shame.
that he lost it on that
Well,
corner,
no,
man.
it actually worked out well.
Well, it was a shame, but it was good. Yeah, it was a shame, but it was it sucked, but it was also good from the outcome anyway. So yeah, fantastic job, everyone. Great race again. Um,
Yeah, Mrs. Carl said, "Hope you have a great Christmas and a happy New Year." See, guys,
yeah,
literally about to
I
say
was
the
just about
same
to say
thing.
the same thing. Yeah, everyone have a great Christmas and a great New Year, and we will be back whenever the season starts next year,
2022. Dutch face, thank you as well. See you next season,
2022.
buddy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so we will see you next year. Obviously, we're about in a Discord. Um, Everyone have a great time, stay safe, and we will see you next time. Good
Goodbye.
night.